imagine you live in
Polokwane
and you finally scored an interview in Sandton. How are you going to get there? In today's fast-paced world, getting around shouldn't be a hassle. But for many, navigating traffic, finding parking, and juggling different transportation options can be a nightmare.
Are you going to ask Malum Mandla to give you a ride on his bicycle? Or are you going to take that long distance taxi? But then how much money do you think you need to bring?
Imagine a city where getting from point A to point B is effortless and convenient. A city with a revolutionary mobility as a service platform. This platform would be your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs, seamlessly connecting you with every option at your fingertips. The dream? An app that puts buses, trains, taxis, and even bike rentals all in one place. But how will this vision become reality? The journey to create a seamless MaaS platform is one filled with challenges and triumphs. Stay tuned to find out. The city pulsed with the familiar symphony of urban chaos. Honking horns, overflowing buses, and the frustrated shuffle of pedestrians painted a picture of everyday traffic woes. Yet, amidst the cacophony, a lone figure sat in a quiet cafe, brow furrowed in deep thought. Our protagonist, Keri, consumed by a vision, sketched out a plan. Her main objectives are crystal clear: to simplify urban mobility, untangle the knots of traffic congestion, and create a more sustainable transport system. A city she imagined where cars fade into the background, replaced by cleaner, more efficient options. A wistful smile played on her lips as she envisioned a transformed cityscape. However, the dream quickly dissolved as reality asserted itself. The path to this utopia required a well-defined plan, a strategy beyond the grasp of a single individual. It became clear a team was needed, a network of partners to weave this vision into reality. But where would this journey begin? The quest to create a seamless MaaS platform has just commenced. The success of the MaaS platform hinges on a strong network of partners, each with a vested interest. Let's meet the key players in the story. First and foremost, the commuters, you and I. We're at the center of all of it, using the application to navigate the city. A seamless and convenient transport experience is what keeps us coming back for more. Next, the transport providers. These are the buses, taxis, bike rentals, and other services that power the app's variety. By integrating with the platform, they gain access to a wider customer base and contribute to a more efficient transportation network. And lastly, the city. City officials are the crucial partners. The platform can contribute to a more sustainable and efficient urban environment, aligning perfectly with the city's goals. A happy city means a happy app. Keri recognizes this. Collaboration is the key to success. By bringing everyone together, the application can create a win-win situation for commuters, transport providers, and the city itself. Now, let's delve into the engine that keeps the platform running smoothly. Its business capabilities model. Remember how the platform offered you a variety of rides, from scooters to vans, all in one app? Now that seamless experience relies on a well-oiled system of capabilities. Let's take a look at booking your ride. Imagine you're running late for an appointment. You open up the app and tap on bookings. Here, the booking capabilities shine. The app displays a variety of vehicles available nearby, along with their estimated arrival times and fares. This caters directly to you, the commuter, allowing you to choose the option that best suits your needs. Behind the scenes, the app is also managing booking charges based on factors like distance, time, and vehicle type. This ensures a fair price for both you and the transport service provider. Next, your ride is on the way. You've booked your ride, and now you're tracking it in real time on the application. This gives you peace of mind and lets you plan your time accordingly. But this smooth operation involves pre-trip capabilities too. The app is making sure the driver has all the information they need about your pickup location and destination. It's also ensuring that the vehicle is safe and up to date on maintenance. This is not only benefiting you, the commuter, but also contributes to the city's goal of a safe and well-maintained transportation network. Lastly, enjoying the ride and beyond. Your ride arrives and you hop in. The driver takes you safely to your destination and you can pay for the trip conveniently through the app. But the capabilities don't stop there. After your trip, the app collects your feedback on your experience. This helps us to continuously improve its service and make sure that every ride is a great one, ultimately benefiting all parties involved. You, the commuter, the transport service provider who strives for customer satisfaction, and the city with its focus on efficient and user-friendly transportation. See how our business capabilities model connects everyone? It's all about collaboration between commuters, transport service providers, and the city to create a smooth and sustainable urban transportation experience. Value contribution, a crucial aspect of the plan. How will the application benefit everyone involved? Kerin pondered. The answer for commuters was clear: a seamless and convenient transportation experience. Now, the app would function as a real-time transportation concierge, displaying every available option from the nearest bus to a rentable e-scooter, empowering users to choose the perfect ride for any situation. Payment processing and financial management. Smooth transactions were paramount for the application. That's what Kerin envisioned. It would handle all payments securely, ensuring a frictionless experience for both commuters and transportation providers. The platform wasn't just an app. It was a meticulously crafted ecosystem. But how could Kerin measure its success? The answer, she realized, laid in a balanced scorecard. Swiveling in her chair, she gazed towards the bustling cityscape. Here, the challenges and opportunities intertwined. The balanced scorecard tracks our performance across 4 key areas. First, the customer perspective. Here, user satisfaction reigns supreme. We need the platform to be an app people love. So we'll track metrics like Net Promoter Score, NPS, and user satisfaction ratings. A glance at the laptop screen revealed the objective, target, and initiative laid out for this metric. We need to increase user base with the target Net Promoter Score of 60+, and the initiative being to implement maybe a referral program. Moving on, she considered the internal processes perspective. This ensured that the platform functioned flawlessly behind the scenes. Here, metrics like booking completion rate and system uptime would be tracked. Scanning the image, we're landing on the objective to optimize the platform efficiency with a target booking completion rate of 95%, and the initiative being to maybe streamline the booking process and reduce errors. Happy commuters were crucial, but so was financial health. That's where the financial perspective came in. Here, the focus shifted to metrics like average revenue per user. But let's move over to the final piece of the puzzle, the learning and growth perspective. Emphasized innovation and continuous improvement for the platform. Here, metrics like customer acquisition cost would be tracked to see how effectively they reached new users. The image displayed shows the objective to reduce customer acquisition cost with a target of a customer lifetime value of less than 1, and the initiative being to maybe try to optimize marketing campaigns and target the ideal users. With the determined nod, Kerin closed the laptop. The balanced scorecard was a roadmap, a tool to track the platform's progress and ensure that it achieved its goals. By focusing on these metrics, the platform had the potential to revolutionize urban transportation. Now, let's delve into the engine room of the platform, the data architecture. Here's where raw information transforms into the magic that personalizes your rides and keeps the entire ecosystem humming. Imagine the platform as a bustling city with data flowing through its streets like traffic. Kerry pondered for a second. The key is making sure this data traffic flows smoothly. That's where data architecture comes in. It's like a blueprint for the city, ensuring everything is connected and works together seamlessly. Now, there are several components. First, we have data processing and analysis. Here's where the platform gathers information from all corners: user interactions, bookings, vehicle locations. Think of it as the city's bustling marketplace, where all sorts of data comes together. Now, there's also data cleanup. It's like having sanitation workers. They ensure the information is accurate and usable, removing any errors or inconsistencies. Data compliance is like the city's safety inspectors. They make sure everything is secure and follows the rules, especially when dealing with personal information. Data integration is like building bridges across the city. It connects information from all sources like user profiles, trip details, and transportation providers into a unified format. Data transformation takes that integrated data and prepares it for analysis, like turning raw ingredients into a delicious meal. Then we have the data repository. This is the city's archive, a central location where all the processed data is stored and organized. Here we have information about users, their preferences, and past trips. Let me quickly note that down. We also have details about available vehicles, payment transactions, and the various transportation services offered by our partners. Looking at the data entity matrix, these dots represent data entities, like individual buildings in the city. The user entity is like your personalized apartment, containing details about your preferences and travel history. The trip entity is like your daily commute, storing information about each ride you take. The vehicle entity represents all the cars, bikes, scooters available, like a fleet of taxis waiting for passengers. The provider entity represents our partners, the transportation companies that keep the city moving. They offer a variety of services like buses, taxis, and bike rentals, which is all captured in the service entity. With a satisfied smile, Kerry leaned back. This data architecture is the heart of the platform. By understanding how data flows and is used, we can just personalize your experience, optimize routes, and ensure a smooth ride every time. It's the invisible city that makes the magic happen. Moving on to the technology architecture, Kerry pondered for a second as she looked at the architecture diagram. Our infrastructure will consist of virtual servers, hosted in the cloud and backed up using VM. Our servers consist of database servers and application servers. Our load balancing will be handled by Cloudflare, protecting us from DDoS and other attacks. The database servers will be hosted on Azure using a Microsoft SQL server, which will be mirrored across different geographic locations for redundancy and performance. Access will be restricted and secured through our API gateway. The database management system will serve as an interface between the application and the database itself, allowing for creating, reading, updating, and deleting data in the database. Our application server will run Kubernetes, which will orchestrate the containerization of all our microservices like maps and navigation, tracking, ordering, payments. It will manage the spinning up and spinning down of the containers according to load, and the duplication of containers throughout many virtual servers, ensuring stable operations. Our API gateway is essentially a middleman between our applications, service providers, and the various backend services that rely on. It acts as a single entry point for all API requests, streamlining communication and simplifying management. Some of its key features are traffic control, centralized management, security, and monitoring and analytics. The gateway will connect services like maps, traffic data, payment services, Uber, Gautrain, Patco, Ria-Vaya, and potentially many more. The technology artifacts we identified are the technology standards catalog, which outlines the technical specifications and guidelines for developing and maintaining the MaaS platform. It ensures consistency, interoperability, security, and efficiency across the system. Then we have the technology portfolio catalog. It provides like an overview of the key technology components used to build and operate the MaaS platform. It helps stakeholders understand the landscape of technologies and their roles within the system. Other technology artifacts may include the application or technology matrix, environments and locations diagram, platform decomposition diagram, and processing diagram. This ends our journey through the business, information, and technology architecture. And finally, we arrived in Sandton after a long journey from Limpopo. Just on time for the interview, thanks to MaaS. Let's hope that he gets the job.